Doop. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday. It is the viewer suggestion. I'm exhausted already because of stuff. I had family members in town all week, which always means I get beat up a little more than normal. But yeah, we're here. It's Wednesday. I'm gonna do some sketches as soon as I find my pen. There it is. And yeah, we'll go from there. Got a whole bunch of work done, which is great. Got a little sick, so that's not so great. We'll see how long my voice lasts, but yeah, I'm just gonna go with it. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I've been having a lot of fun doing little sketches for the game, so hopefully some of those will start showing up on Instagram and stuff. I want to do that. I got some fun shorts too, which is great. I've been having a lot of fun with those. I want to make some more puppets for rugby. I think that would be a good use of my time here in the near future. I've been planning out some new long form videos, and that's just been like undoable. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I have a bunch of artwork that I want to do for the game, so we might wrap that all together, make some fun D&D characters. We just do some like high detailed art for the game. Use that for videos. Oh boy, it's gonna be a long one. It's early though today. It's only 8:30, so I've been up since 5, which is not great, but it is what it is. Last week was really quiet, so we'll see if more people show up this week. If not, that's okay too. We'll just take a chill day. And we'll get some laundry done. We'll work on some stuff. I think about maybe I should start doing more figure studies. Tall rugby's always really weird. It's fun, but really weird. We can draw some legs here, maybe. Made 2 new characters this week for the game, which is great. I made the oh, what was it called? Shoot. Groovebill? Annie Groovebill? Which is a axe wielder. I found a bird beak that looked like an axe. I liked it. So get this one. Kind of poof. Spiral, welcome in. How are you today? I don't know if you guys can hear Sesame Street. I hope not, because I don't want to get sued. What did I do for the cover on this one? Poofy shirt? I think I might have done a poofy shirt. I'm gonna check. How was your weekend? Hope you did well. Still playing with the axe design. Right now it's kind of caterwonky, but that's okay. Fun weekend, good. I got my friends to finally play some D&D last week, as we've had a few misfires. And this week probably is going to get canceled again anyways, but that's okay. And so, I got my friends too. They got attacked by a bunch of goblin paladins, which no one expected. One of my friends is a necromancer, and these guys don't like undead, which is part of the story that I had written before he actually started playing a necromancer. And I warned him. I was like, hey, people in this universe not super happy with undead. Just a heads up. Oh, it's gonna bother me till I remember how I drew this character. I also made a Finch, which is a little super fast character. Big old poof hair here. Me and my party fought a boss and my character got downed. He lived but was downed. That's nice. I hope it was not a... There's times when your characters go down because of dumb stuff, and there's times when your character's down because they're being awesome. So I hope it was the latter there. Crystal amulets. I need help drawing crystals. Crystals are top. Crystals are almost all painting. If you want to draw a crystal, you really have to lean into your shading, essentially. Let me move these out of the way and we can talk about it a little bit. So the big thing, like, are you sketching things, or are you, like, digitally painting them? Dang it, I can't hear my audio shit. I might be talking too quiet. That could be a problem. Hold on a second. Let me check my volume here. Tip, 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 tip. Yeah, I need to talk a little louder. Okay. I just don't want you guys to pick up Sesame Street. There's a gimmick where our levels got shuffled around during the fight, and by the guy got ducked. It's level 2. Okay, that sucks. That sucks. I'm glad they survived. If you're drawing crystals, there's a few things you got to look at. Usually, what I do is I draw the darkest layer first, and so that's what I'm saying with like if you're using a pencil or pen, there's a different way you would do it. Essentially, you want to put in the darkest thing first. So, yeah, are you doing color or pencil sketching? It's kind of all the same because you just need to draw your facets and then break it apart. It's a lot of shading. So you got to start with the like, where's your light coming from? This is going to be your brightest thing. This is going to be your second brightest thing. And this is going to be just like pitch black. Right. That's pretty normal shading. The problem with drawing crystals is that they are reflective. And so what you need to do is you need to find the thin parts and make them a little brighter. It's hard drawing crocodilian beings when they're made out of shiny rocks. Yeah, no, that's super tough. That is super tough. You can draw the whole thing with some color, and then you go a little darker because the inside is going to be less light is going to get through the center because it's thicker. So just like if you're drawing oozes and oozes and slimes and stuff, you just gotta kind of break it apart. And you just have all these different facets inside of it. And then the real trick to it is once you get all that good like shade in there, you have to go back in and pop out the corners. And then you also have a little bit of extra refraction coming through because things are bouncing through. So it's a little counterintuitive. And then you got to make it shiny AF. You can play with it. And then it's just a matter of like extrapolating that over many, many facets. Which is the trick, right? Like drawing a cube is one thing, but once you kind of have the base down, you can really start going in and doing the same thing but add more complexity. Now you can hear and now the kids scream, so now you can't hear me talk. Rewind that, listen to it again, give that a go. Long story short, draw your darks, add your highlights, add more highlights. Darker on the inside, brighter on the outside. All your corner pieces, the closer they get to you, the more reflective they're going to be because they're looking right at you. Something like that. Gonna have a little post reflection. Some of your facets might even be the ones that are like most pointed at the light are going to be bright white, and then you might even get a little bit of black on the back side of it, depending on how much you want it to pop. Yeah. Really, the thing that's going to help is just defining your facets. Bloop. Gems. That is a very, very quick tutorial on how to do it, but give it a go. Try and try again. That's all you got to do. Really depends on the type of crystal you're wanting to draw, so it's always good to have references as well. And the more hard reflections you get in, the more reflective it's going to look. So like, it really does just pay to look at some references and find out exactly how the refraction and reflection looks on each crystal you want. Alright, let's jump into the viewer suggestion. For those of you who are new, don't know what's going on, I have a list from the Monday community post. If you have not posted anything on the Monday post, you're very welcome to post one now. And I will put it on the list, but we roll dice. The dice gods decide what we draw. That's how we do. That's how we do. I rolled a 2. A human with a vampire with a well-groomed beard who is a rotund noble that has a successful wine empire. A rotund vampire. I like it. With a fancy beard. Yeah, the internal reflections making things kind of bounce all over the place is weird. It's weird and hard to wrap your head around. Alright, vampire. Rotund vampire. If you're really chunky when you get bitten by a vampire, do you stay really chunky? Does rotund mean fat? What does rotund mean? Are we talking like Wall-E chubby? Or are we just talking like bulky? I've drawn a giant baby vampire. Bleep. Rotund mean round, okay. If Jones is here, he just starts screaming rounder at me. See how round I can make this vampire. I could make it very round. That would be kind of funny. a glass of wine. Is it cliche to have a vampire that has a wine vineyard? I don't think so. I think the question is whether or not they actually make wine. Oh my goodness. I'm so sleepy. How to drop people taken over by magic sentient crystals that prey on their fears. That's a thing. Wait, it was supposed to be a well-groomed beard, not a goatee. The goatee is pretty funny, though. Well-groomed beard. Oh, dang. Maybe we just do another one. Well-groomed. Does that mean it can be long with a well-groomed beard, right? Well-groomed just means not scraggly. Maybe something like this. We'll keep the hair. I like the widow's peak for vampires, and we'll just extend out the hairline. Basically just drawing Jack Black as a vampire. I guess maybe it would make sense for like anybody that lives for a super long time would probably have a vineyard, especially if you're an old-timey vampire. Oh my goodness. All you gotta do is make something and wait 100 years to be rich. It's the way to do it. Time means nothing to me. Oh, but this is a cape, so I need a mantle, not just his jacket. Let's do that. We can do that. We can make this work. Channeling some Liberace here. I think it's Liberace, right? The opera singer? Ant, I'm so sorry. I totally read Spiral and just didn't distinguish the two. Welcome in. I should have said welcome in when you showed up here. You and Spiral just kind of blended together into one conversation. That's my bad. That's my bad. Not Liberace. Who am I thinking of? Pavarotti. I'm thinking of Pavarotti. Drawn a large croc, nice. Maybe I should just go full saturation on the red here. Brah. Brah. Crocodile, I don't know how to describe it. You don't know how to describe your character, or like, what don't you know how to describe? Crocodilians are pretty common, I think. I mean, they're basically just lizard folk, so. And I draw my kobolds with a little bit of crocodile. This one kind of got two different versions, but Give him the Morticia Adams cloak. Weep. I feel like you should be wearing little gloves. Yes. Vampire. Add a little sheen on the glass here. Yep, I think that's it for these two. Alright, let me save this out, and we'll draw the next one. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired. Oh man. I'm alright. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Oh, I'm just trying to save it out. Vampire. Alright, rolling dice. Let's see what we're drawing next. Big burly bismuth dragonborn grappler barbarian. Enjoy. Bionic? I swear I've already done this. But we will do it again. I don't know if Bionic is here today, but... Nothing wrong with doing more than one of something. Alright, let's look up some bismuth. Bismuth. Spirals. Lots and lots of spirals is what I'm getting at here. Little square spirals. However that works. Maybe I should use more of a blue. Blue, greens, and purples. Like we got this color. We got this color. We got like a weird coppery color. Maybe some yellow? Sure, we'll try that. Let's get this underlay of purple and then we'll go from there. Kind of like this for the chest. And the underscale. I've drawn Barney the dinosaur. Great. Great, 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 great. What's going on, kid? Are you tired too? What's going on? Got some coins? Yeah. Just rub them on your face. Boom, 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 boom. Don't touch the speaker, please. Can't remember how I did this last time, actually. Maybe I should take a look at that. I think a lot of it's just going to be a lot of, like, square tubes. Lots of square tubes, lots of angles. Spiral up the top here. This really does look like a Barney themed Dragonborn, so I think we're gonna have to swap this color scheme out. Cookie? Do you need a cookie? boy has escaped. Give me 1 second. See what he's doing in the kitchen. John B. Smith.
Thanks for stopping that giant cookie. Oh, didn't go so well that one, huh? Well, we tried. And hey, at least you get to eat this giant cookie now. Yeah, no one cookie. We understand now. This must be how Elmo felt. He didn't want cookie. Hold on, wait. Elmo told you he didn't want a cookie today? So it wasn't about the size or the shape. He just didn't want a cookie. We solved the puzzle. He didn't listen to Elmo. He just couldn't believe that he could say no to a cookie. One more delivery. No, we need to deliver. Sorry.
Okay, we're back.
So sorry. You said you not want a cookie, and you should have listened when you said no. From now on, we will listen. That wasn't a real cookie. It was a puzzle.
What's everybody's plans for the week? Anything fun going on?
Nothing like a good coat of mud. Hey, you mind, Furball?
This isn't reading bismuth to me. Let's look at more bismuth stuff. Let's grab a... Ooh, okay. I'm doing too much line and not enough bracketing. Let's see if we can get... Here's my reference. We'll use this from now on. Making your campaign? Nice. That should be fun. There we go. That's what we want to do. Okay, we want to make a line. And then we want to give it some gradiated texturing. I think is the good way to look at it. Make some bands in here. Let's see if we can get some more interesting colors in here. Maybe the neck here should be a little more. There we go. Okay, now I'm getting some cool shape. Everything should probably be a little more geometric. A little more. Less smooth, a little more. Yeah, that's doing it. Okay. Okay. These are the colors that are next to blue. Okay, something like this. I think we could probably redo the horn. I mean, I didn't really do the horns yet, but... What's your campaign about? If you don't mind me asking. This one's getting away from me, I think. This one is getting away. Whoa, Aggie exploded. Okay, there we go. We need more squares. More squares. Alright. I hate these horns. Let's get rid of these horns. Because they look like regular horns. And they shouldn't. Let's do something weirder. Let's see what else we can do here. Maybe something like this. It look like he has big old mouse ears, but that's alright. Kind of wish I had a big old square brush. That would help. Do I have maybe it's a different shape. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Let's get like a really bright eyeball here. I wonder where Druid and Corvus are. This is becoming like a weird neon dragon. Which is kind of a fun idea. Ooh, you know what this is missing? Some shine. Let's get some like really bright reflected light in here. This is a weird one. This is for sure one of the weirder Dragonborns I've drawn. Do, 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 do. I do like the square brush. The square brush from time to time is really helpful. You might be able to if you're drawing gems too, because it gives you that weird faceted reflection instead of the round reflection. Alright, I think I'm done with this one. I don't know what else I'm going to do with it. It's getting a little away from me, which is fine. It's good to play with these kind of ideas from time to time. Like something you're not really comfortable with. It's good. Hydrating it. Kind of a cool idea, though. What's their breath? Just like Pepto-Bismol? All right, let's get this out of the way. Oops, cancel. This one. Oh, I realize now I haven't been in Discord chat, which seems fine. No one has been there, so we're good. Alrighty. Three! A Tabaxi, Way of the Open Hand Monk, who is a street fighter. That is right up my alley. I could do that. Cat girls. Wow, Sesame Street has gone off the rails since I was a kid. What's going on, kid? Are they still in open palm if they just use their claws? Or do they have to not use their claws? Claws count as a weapon. Hmm. These are the questions. These are the questions we have to answer. Boop boop boodly doop doop boop doop.
That was like a nice steaky bath after a long frosty day, ain't it, Swagger? Bubble bath is a summer cheese bath.
What's going on, kid? Kid, what's going on? This kid woke up way too early today. Have we decided if tabaxis are supposed to be cat people or just cats? I think I like them as just cats. Maybe I'll give her a nose. A little more meow meow face than not. little more paw than. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I don't like this pose. What do you got, kid? Oh, kid, come on. Please don't hit the keyboard with stuff. What do you want? What's going on? You want it together? I can put it together for you. There you go. Barn. Maybe we should do yellow. Yellow might be better. Should we do a onesie? A monk onesie? Or should we do... Like, big baggy pants are fun. We've got some good anatomy here, so I kind of want to keep it. We want to do... I think we make the legs a little beefier. I was going to do baggy pants. When in doubt, chaps. When in doubt, chaps. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I'm back. I see you're doing a tabaxi. Looks good. Thanks. Trying to figure out the exact level of cat clothes to be wearing. Oh, I could go like bright yellow on the suit. That'd be kind of fun. Cat in a cat suit. Seafood? I don't know what seafood is. I have to look that up. That sounds really familiar. Is that a movie or a game? I feel like it's a game. Okay, martial arts. Yeah. Okay, CP. Yeah, cool. Let me go look that up. Yeah, that's just sweats, right? I think this is fine. Let's add some fur in the places where there is fur. And what I mean by that is just some little poofs, so we know that there's actual fluff there. And then we'll probably move on to the next one. It's going to be more prominent on outward bending shapes than inward bending shapes. Like right here on the elbows, probably gonna be a little floof. Okay. Anything here on the foot? I already added a little bit. Maybe we make the suit a little shinier. Catwoman style. That's what I was trying to think of. And then the shininess will help counter the fur parts, even though they're the same color. That's why it's kind of confusing. All right, moving on. This line really screws up the tail. It makes it look like it is the tail, and that's not normal. Could add a sash, I guess. It might help too. Whoa, kid! Whoa! Ooh, I need more hair too. More hair on the top. Excuse me. Uh-oh, we've been watching too much Sesame Street. Netflix got upset. Yeah, we've been watching too much TV today, kid. He's doing a good job. Kitty cat with long hair. Boom. I've been doing this one for a while. I should probably move on to the next one. All right. Yeah, I think it needs this. I think it's good. Okay, let me put this in the Discord, and then we'll move on to the next one. Oh, or my computer can freeze. That's not good. There we go. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, and I think we can finish up the list today. Not too many. If you haven't suggested one in chat, please do so, and I will add it to the list. But I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Here we go. What's next on the list? Oh, she's supposed to be a Street Fighter. I should have added some more something. Should have done like Chun-Li pants. Is that Street Fighter? I think so. A pixie wizard using a full-size spellbook as a surfboard. I like that. I like that's fun. For another suggestion, a classic-looking gnome that is a berserker barbarian with comedically large warhammer. Did you already have one this week, or is that your submission? Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of good brushes I've never used before. I'm using Aggie. Aggie.io. I guess it's Magma Studio now, is what they call it. And Magma Studio is now having a fit. I might need to there we go. I had to reload it. Magma does it? Yeah. The Tapaxi was yours? Okay. Might have to wait then. I'll put that on the list, and if we run out, we'll loop back around to it. Oh, pew! Gives you Silver Surfer vibes? Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at. I think any floating object is definitely Silver Surfer vibes, right? God, Silver Surfer is so badass.
Cookie Monster. Scary. Now go. I get that. I gigantic cure. I think it is time for Super Grover to give up superhero. What's happened? How sad. And I have been trying to tell them, but no matter what I do, nothing works. I don't know what I am doing wrong.
Should I give them bug legs? Pixies with bug legs are always weird. I think I'm gonna go back to the round brush. These brushes are cool, but I love me a good round brush. These are just a little too long. Doing the pixie already? Yeah, Vagabond, welcome in. Please don't go too tall. Don't go too high, kid. Hey. That's it. Too high. It's too high. Okay, kid, I don't trust you with what you're doing. Move this down for you. Oh, Ernie, practicing his trumpet all morning. There you go, kid. How you doing, Vagabond? Okay, 1. This is a sorcerer. So we definitely need a wizard hat or a witch hat. Probably a wizard hat. Let's do this. We'll do a little Gandalf hat. And then we're gonna have to start cutting in some light shapes here. Something like that. Ooh, maybe like white hair. Shocks of white hair would be pretty fun. I like the idea that like fairies just have like really poofy curly hair. Because when they fly around all the time, it's just like gets all poofed. Ooh, I like this idea. Okay. I'm going to start putting some blue. Some blue in the skin. And let everything else be purple. All right, what kind of robe should we do for a surfing? I mean, I think the bikini would work since she's surfing, right? What we could do? Just give her a little black bikini. I want to do something like this. Give her a little like bright blue freckles. Actually, that light blue might be good for the fingers. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna do around the top here, and then we'll give it a little like a little bow. It's tied. I like that. Just hanging out at the beach, casting fireballs. Ooh, too much. Let's add a new layer. Go down the lead here. Grab some blue. Make it really light. We'll fill in the wings here. Bikini armor. Yep, that's it. I mean, she's a wizard, so she doesn't really wear armor. Wizards can wear bikinis, right? That's the thing. Usually got the robe, but if you're at the beach, you don't want to wear a robe. Should have given her like a sun hat instead of a wizard hat. I guess I still could. What would that look like with the sun hat if I did it like this? Just made that way too big. That's not bad. Let's do that. We'll make her hair a little more defined and curly here. It would make more sense for a druid to be on the beach. Somehow summoning the perfect waves. That would be pretty funny. Giant witch and wizard hats are great now. Yeah, they are. I love doing it. I guess if you're a pixie, you could technically levitate yourself. I mean, you can fly, so like it's not like it's much different, but I see no reason not to cast Mage Hand. Just carry yourself around. Just using the book as a transport. Yeah, you said surfboard, so because otherwise you could say like as a flying carpet, or this transportation works too. If you want, I could cover up the bikini. If we weren't on YouTube, I would just leave the pixie naked because I don't think pixies buying clothes is necessary. It's a little silly. Oh, and my computer just... I need to buy a new monitor. Oh my god. It's getting weird. Yeah, I like the idea of pixies using regular wizard books. Because, like, they just find from an old wizard. It's like, no one's going to transcribe it that small unless they do it. So, they might as well just have big books. I like the idea of this wrap. I don't like the way I drew it. Eh. I also like that they might just wear, like, bug stuff. Like, stuff they find that bugs make, like spider silk or bug carapaces. I feel like making a wizard hat, though, is a staff and a hat are, like, the two things that a wizard would make when you learn how to be a wizard. You just kind of summon them. Do what your heart tells you. I think we're just gonna leave it. There's a whole bunch of fun little things you can give a pixie, but bikini's fine. We're gonna stop there. Did I? Yep, I think we're done. I think we're done with that one. Ooh, actually, wait, I know what I'm missing here. We don't have any color variants here. So let's do something like this. Or get bottom half of this clothes a little brighter. Okay. What do we have left here? A centaur cleric who worships Poseidon. More water stuff. Shouldn't that be a seahorse centaur then? Or is that from the merfolk? We could try a seahorse mermaid. That'd be kind of neat. Oh. We might just be drawing mermaids all day. The next one's a goblin on a surfboard. Wait, I think I did that the wrong way. Which way do seahorses go? This one over here? I think that's the only halberd I drew. Halberd? That's nice. I didn't get that. That's it. Don't go any higher, please. Hey. I need to look at how seahorses come together. Kid, that's too high. Too high. You were not listening to me, and that makes me upset. Hirim badoom 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 badoom. Seahorse? Oh, they're so much weirder than I always think they are. Oops. Did it say it was a paladin or just a... I think the next one's a paladin. Whoops, too big. I believe the Poseidon cleric was a centaur. Yes. Yes. It's a seahorse. Get it? Get it? It's a seahorse. Right, yep. Now you got it. Now you got it. Oh, you got spray. Hey, hey, no, I know exactly what you're doing. That is an outside toy. You do not get to spray the computer parts with a water bottle.
This place is too organized. Time to redecorate. Organized? Yeah. What else do we need here? I think that's about it. Should we retain the spines on the back here?
get some cool coloration here down the body, and then I think we'll probably be done with this one. A very low energy stream, which is probably good because I'm still really tired. It's good to have some chill days. Is this a fairy warlock to the left? It is a fairy wizard who is currently at the beach. Right. There's a beach wizard. Beach wizard, Pixie. Welcome in, by the way. How are you doing? Maybe we do this hand the other way. And this is a centaur. It's a seahorse centaur. I'll get some cool seahorse. Oh, you got a book? Give me the book real quick. One second, everybody. Red, welcome in. How are you today? You want to finish the book? No? What's going on, kid? Corvus, welcome in. Sorry, I just stuffed Chief Puffs in my mouth. Ever made a comic? I remember vaguely about you or on something. I made a comic in college, but it never went anywhere. I don't think I have it posted anymore. But I do lots of art and lots of weird little things. But no active comics. You tell me about your comic? It was a space comic. It was about a few mercenaries that... I mean, it was very generic. But it was futuristic. It was a sci-fi. Trying to think of the best way to describe it. I didn't get very far, and that's why I kind of scrapped it. Because I have a story for it, which is fun. But I never really got very far in the comic. Characters are just a group of mercenaries flying around. We're doing random jobs, and then they get sucked into weird alien technology and have to deal with that. It was fun. I still love the characters. I drew them all the time. I'm sure they're my art station still. But yeah, I never really did a full comic of anything. Something I wanted to do a lot more when I was younger, but it's a lot of work. And at the time, I wasn't very good at writing. I'm still not super good at writing, but I feel more comfortable with it. So now I'm working on a game. Game's going pretty well. I think I'm done with this. I think I'm done with this water centaur. Something that I thought was really funny that wasn't really ever dealt with a lot of comics is like the commerce of the future. A lot of the comics I did do were for like class things, so I would do like little shorts, little snippets, little vignettes. Welcome in, Corvus.
Hi.
I think my favorite one is my character at a coffee shop trying to buy Kraken space coffee, and nobody's really sure if it is actually coffee or something else because it's been spread so far across the galaxy.
Sounds very slice of lifey.
Yeah.
Meets Star Trek Voyager.
Right. Yeah. I never really thought about making a comic. I mean, with what I just said, beyond that, I've decided not to. Unfortunately. How are you doing, Corvus? What's going on?
Fine.
My parents are out of town now, so it's back to me and the boy. Alright. Lanky Goliath spearfisher on a paddleboard. I thought it was a goblin. Dang it. That's right. You can do that. Wouldn't a Goliath just sink?
Well, a lot of times when you're spearfishing, you're doing it in shallows.
They wanted it on a paddleboard.
Like, oh.
So I'm saying you would need, like... Because Goliaths are stone giants, right?
Or used to be.
Yeah. So I don't know what they are anymore.
They're just like generic giantkin. They can be like related to storm giants, cloud giants, stone giants. I think it's mostly because they themselves never really knew like what they wanted the Goliaths to be.
Mm-hmm.
They've like been different in every edition.
Red Refinery, can you give me an F in chat so I know you're not a bot? Yeah, I do. I've been working on a game for a little while. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. So I had said that earlier. I'm working on a game right now. And it's I've drawn Slender Man, the Goliath, is what I've done here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm working on a tower defense game right now. My art has been everywhere. Like, it's in a couple of books. Lots of PDFs online. Lots of people make monster. I've had a couple people use my art for their monster. What's the thing I'm looking for? Stat blocks, I guess. Yeah, stat blocks.
Yeah.
Some of my art is up on. I think I have 2 games on Steam right now that aren't mine. Yeah, because mine's a playtest that's up right now for Patreon members, and then Star Thieves is another playtest where my art is on, as well as Darwin's Demons. Darwin's Demons, and I don't know how much they used my work for the other one, which is Project Castor. Those are done with an old company that they started with the University of Idaho. And unless you've seen my art in Sim Salmon, that's pretty much it. But yeah. Should we give him board shorts, or because we've been in so many bikinis, we should do a Speedo? If Druid were here, we could do the Speedo.
Yep.
I don't know where else my art would be. Then again, I guess maybe my live stream art is not very indicative of of a lot of my art. It's different and sketchy. Have you ever worked on a AAA game company before? I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Have you heard of ArtStation? Yeah, I have an ArtStation. My ArtStation's up. Nope, never worked for a AAA game company. I've had a few friends that have, and the whole culture has disillusioned me, so I've stopped trying many years ago to work at AAA games.
Hang on a second.
Okay. There should be a link for my ArtStation down below, I think, in the comments. But maybe that's only on the regular videos, not the live streams. I'll have to check that. I didn't think about this, but like I was saying that like a Goliath being a rock giant would make it really weird to be a spearfisher on a paddleboard. But I guess he could be a Shoot, what are the water giants called? What are you doing, kid? I've had a couple people comment on Darkest Dungeon. A lot of my artwork was very indicative of Darkest Dungeon for a while. And then... what was the other one? There was another game that really, really fit my art style. Can't think of what it is now. Shoot. Oh, not Slay the Spire. Shoot. I do love Slay the Spire, though. The artwork is great. Especially in the second one. Across the Obelisk. Across the Obelisk is pretty... A lot of my friends were like, did you work on this game? I was like, I did not. This is way better than my stuff. But I had a lot of people ask me about that. Yeah, I did a lot of the artwork for OKSDM's stuff. So if you've played any of his games or gotten into Saga, which is a tabletop RPG system, he designed that, and I did a lot of the artwork for it. Fear and Hunger art, huh? I don't know that one. I don't know Fear and Hunger. Trying to think of some of my favorite game inspirations. It's an RPG that's pretty dark, probably not for you. I'm sorry I mentioned it. But, never heard of it. Ouch. That was not nice.
I'm back.
This kid's getting spicy. Just hucked a ball at me. If you could work on any game, what would you go for? I mean, that's the tough thing, right? Like, I mean, I'm making the game I want to make. But, like, I wanted to work on, like, Halo and Bungie stuff. Back in the day. But, yeah, like I said, I got disillusioned by the actual work. And, I don't know.
You and every other person who wanted to go into game development.
Yeah. I remember when I was in school for it, and they always did that, like, oh, what kind of games do you want to work for? Like, everyone in the class was like, I want to work for Blizzard and World of Warcraft. And I was like, I want to work for Bungie? And I was the only one. But I'm sure that's not the case now. A lot of people wanted to work for Destiny. I had a friend that worked on Destiny. And he made some pretty cool stuff. And now he's working on for a different company. Being like a design lead, so good for him. Glad he got the opportunity to do that. Yeah, I think that's part of it. It's like I went to school for 3D design, and I stopped liking it. It's just not as fun to work on that stuff anymore. So I don't know. like I said, I'm making the game I want. But if I had to choose a game to work on that I could like apply for, that's a great question.
Final Fantasy.
I have a lot of qualms with them. Because really the question is, what job would you want, right? Like, that's the thing. Dilemma,
Yeah.
seer, animus. Like, I don't know what I actually want to do for games anymore. Because I like doing specific types of art, but like, I don't want to be an animator. Animation is such a pain.
Yeah.
I've had friends that have done that. It's been, and I've done like little bits of it for YouTube, and just like, oof, I don't want to do this for a long time.
Because like obviously concept art is a thing, but like
Yeah.
you're often like you're only like on in the very beginning, and that's sort of it.
How would you do on drawing armor? I do love drawing armor. Armor's a lot of fun. And that's a big thing with like my friends that have worked for Destiny and Bungie on other projects. Like a lot of what they do is weapons and equipment design, because like when you with the game like that are looter shooters and stuff, like you just need tons of it. So you just pump that out for 6 to 7 months, and that's your contract. Just like make a whole bunch of different guns, which is cool, and like it's a huge pipeline thing. So I think that's really neat. I would love to work on a game where I would get to just like sketch characters and goofy things all the time, which there's not a lot of games out right now that are doing that. Which makes sense because it takes a lot of time. Oh, Hades. Hades is something that would be really fun to work on.
Yeah, with all 6, maybe not that many, like 30 developers.
Yeah.
It may have gone up to 60.
But like the scope is much more my vibe, and like the way they use cell animations instead of like full blown. They're really good at like sprite swapping, which I think is great, and I love their style for it. But they still build everything in 3D and that. So like Hades is crap. I just forgot the name of the company. It's not Supermassive.
Super
is it?
Giant.
Supergiant. There we go. I was gonna say Supermassive is something different. Supermassive might be a band. It doesn't matter. But yeah, Supergiant would be really cool. I think I would go for that. That would be the company I would apply for next. Even though that's got to be the competition on that is bananas, which is great. All right, let's get some tattoos in this bad boy, and then we'll jump over to the diploma.
I've never really been interested in working for games, but like if I wanted to work for a game company, I would want to work as a writer.
Sure.
Like, my ideal world, Dragon Age would still be, Dragon Age games will still be being made because EA has basically shot it dead.
I mean, you'd be surprised at how much writing goes into that, because there's like every side quest needs.
Oh yeah. Especially for games like Dragon Age and those other like narrative-based games where it's like they need writers.
Yeah, even like MMOs like World of Warcraft has just a fleet of writers writing quests, which is cool.
And like, or I wouldn't mind working for Bethesda as like a writer for the Elder Scrolls.
Sure.
Because
Have I told you
they
my...
actually have like a quote-unquote lore master who's like a person who has like all the save files
Sure.
of all the lore. It's like, I don't know, that seems like a dumb quirky job I would want to have.
Yeah, you should try something like that. There's a lot of fun writing stuff you can do with that. Basically starts with fan fiction, and then you like enter some contests and try it out. Submit some stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Without having my real way with the world, I would convince Bethesda to like start their own like Elder Scrolls tabletop game, and like actually have them write novels for it, because like I think the setting is perfect for like stories, and they just don't do it.
You should check that, because they might. They're generally the way
They have one novel.
Okay.
They have one official novel, and I think it was okay. But like they don't have like an official. Basically, I kind of want Bethesda to like turn the Elder Scrolls sort of like into Warhammer fantasy. Not like the horribleness with it, but just start turning out novels like how D&D has done.
You look up. God, I swear they had a couple, especially for Morrowind. I thought Morrowind had a whole bunch. But a lot of those kind of things are written by, like, they're contracted out, right? It's like, hey, we like this guy's art or this guy's writing. We're gonna hire you to write us one story using these characters of this kind of theme. Go for it. So that's another one of those things where it's just like writing fan art is a really good way to do that. Writing your own stories, and then just reaching out like, hey, I'd like to publish a book using your IP. Is that something you guys are interested in? And I mean, they say no a lot, but like, I've had a few friends that have done that. They've written short stories for companies that just reach out. Who's the other voice? This is Corvus. Corvus is one of our mods. The mods are allowed to hang out during the live stream. He's lore master. I design simple board games. My goal is to publish them one of them one day, even if it's self-published. My version of I want to write a novel. Yeah, that's totally legit, right? Like, board games are fun, and they're a lot of work. And then, if you ever want to produce a prototype, they're like $200. And then from there, you have to try to convince people to buy them, and that's the hard part. So. Don't get discouraged. Give it a try. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
I got you. Look at that, honey.
Essentially put in the bottle. So that people can enjoy it. Bees are the only insects that give us food. And here's some for you. Did you beekeeper, John? We got no secret ingredient. Now we can make you grandma wonderful biscuits. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna look at the recipe. One cup of flour. 1 cup of flour. There's some butter. 1/3. Now I'm gonna mash it. Then the honey. Oh, how's the butter?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to take care of the boy. I've actually had a game that's been pretty successful. There's a group in Dallas that played it for over 10 years. One guy basically grew up on it and asked me for permission to kickstart it. Nice. Look up Graveyard Chess. I made it pretty differently from the version, but it's basically the same. One of the people don't buy chess variants, but he wanted to try it. Nice. Did it work? Might be a traditionalist mind taking since I don't think the story should be first instead of the games. See, I'm the opposite. I'm the complete opposite. I think if you have a cool mechanic and a fun game, you can make any story out of it. Like a good game is a mechanic, right? Or a medium. So if you have a fun story, you can make a chess. You can make a chess version of it. All right, there's my Goliath. What did you have? I just accidentally erased it. Galoma?
Galoma. Galoma Seer
Animist.
Animist.
Okay. I don't remember what the Animist
Also-
does. Is that the weird like spirit?
That's what Finchi is.
Okay.
Yeah. The Seer is also what Finchi's subclass is. So, sensing spirits and
Gotcha.
all that jazz.
This person might actually have clothes. The naked spiritualist.
Where's Druid at?
Yeah. We had nothing but beach people today. Drew would have loved this. And 2 vampires. Galoma. I haven't drawn a Galoma in a while.
You need references?
Maybe. Probably wouldn't hurt. Any one of my games has a hilarious... One of my games has a hilarious backstory. Nice. I was working on my game this weekend because my parents were in town, and so I had some time to just sit down and work, which is great because I don't get that anymore. And I had I'm gonna add procedural tiles. I'm just gonna do it. So I started building all these tiles and putting it all together, and then I sat down. I'm like, this is the game I made in college. I made a board game that is this. I just now realized that I turned it into a tower defense game, and I'm like, damn it. But it's fun. It's things I like, you know. It's themes that keep coming back because you enjoy them. Oh yeah, mask horses. Here we go.
Yep. With the eyes everywhere.
Yep. Too many eyeballs.
Don't trust the 2-eyed people. They steal your eyes.
Yeah. You're jealous of my eyes. I can see you looking at me. Yes, I have to look at you. You're looking right at me. That's the only way I can see. Awesome vacancy. He's gonna sneak in. You're welcome to jump into the Discord if you want. Only the mods can talk, but you're very, like I said, you're very welcome to just hang out.
Yeah.
I've made many games themes first and many mechanics first, and the best ones were themes and mechanics come into focus together. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like I said, any game mechanics can be. They are just a medium, so you can write any story with them. But if you have a story that fits the mechanics really well, it's better. I would agree it is better. It kind of something that one of my instructors used to say that I still love is, the world informs the characters, and the characters inform the world. It's the 2 things fuse together as you go, and you usually have either a really good story and you need to find a good mechanic for it, or you have a cool mechanic and you need to find a story for it. And once those 2 things come together, then they start building off of each other, or they should. Case in point, the what is it? Paper Mario Origami King is very much a, hey, I have this cool a mechanic idea for a game. Sweet, let's slap Mario on it. And it's like, this is not a Paper Mario game. This is not a Paper Mario game. This is some weird origami game that someone wanted to make and put Mario on it. Not good. Not a good game. I love Paper Mario. And which is like an extension of the Mario RPG universe. And this has absolutely nothing to do with any of that. So, do with that what you will. Apparently Nintendo doesn't inherently like the Mario RPG IP. So they kind of don't want to put money into it.
Sounds like a EA with BioWare games.
Yeah. Okay, animist.
Spirits. Like a shaman. Or a spirit medium. Which is kind of what Panos is. It's like a fusion of those two classes.
I'm here to commune with the spirits, but any spirit is fine. Anyone at all. Could be my great-grandfather. Could just be some hobo. Who died in the river.
I do think the funnest I've had with my animus was into Cryptosarenrae, though.
Thank you.
Just
That's good to hear.
touching all the bones and
That was a good
getting all the
campaign.
visions.
Yeah, for a spirit medium, right? Just like, hey, I'm in a super haunted dungeon that's just full of awful and mystery. I made a card game
touch
recently.
everything.
Made an awesome card game that was an awesome theme and mechanic mix. You okay with me mentioning politics? You're welcome to. If it's too spicy, I might just not read it out loud, if that makes sense. And YouTube might flag it, because that happens. That happens from time to time.
And hopefully it won't make us go off on politics.
Yeah, that's fine. I've been trying to stay away from it. Last Friday was very spicy, and that's okay.
Is that here last Friday?
I don't know. Maybe it was Friday. I don't blame Druid, but Druid being here made it spicy. we went real political, real hard, which was not his fault. He was just here, and we riffed off each other, and it made it worse.
Yep.
Three very, very opinionated people who all agree on something just railed against the machine.
Yeah.
I made a card game. Oh, yeah, there's that. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not like we're like yelling at each other.
No, yeah, I think we all
We're just
completely
like
agree.
yelling in the void because we're so frustrated.
Yep, that's it. That is what is happening. Gyllotine. It's a good song. I think at Mattstagram, is that right?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. I'm worried the FBI is already watching me for the amount of guillotine gifts I sent to people. Like, that's not appropriate. It's like, that's how I feel right now. There's one I always go to that's from Amphibia, the weird frog show on Disney. It's just like him yelling, "Eat the rich," and dropping a guillotine. It's like, this is a kids show. I love it.
Was it made by the same guy who did Gravity Falls?
I don't think it's an Alex Hirsch show. It's in the same universe as. I'm gonna look it up. I think it's the same people that made Owl House, but Matt Brady.
I think Alex Hirsch was involved in that house, though. But not as a writer or anything. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Amphibia was a cool show. I really digged it. See what else he's done. He was a storyboard artist for Turbo.
He was a voice actor for Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, he did work on. He worked on the. He made the title for Gravity Falls. Oh no! I read that wrong. Yeah, he did. He worked on Gravity Falls, but Alex Hirsch was the one that made Gravity Falls.
Yeah. And Alex Hirsch was also in Amphibia
Nice.
as a voice actor.
Yeah, that's
And
that is
other. So yeah, it makes total sense.
Big City Greens. Collaborated with Rebecca Sugar. He's all over the stuff that Yep, Gravity Falls, Steven Universe. He did a lot of storyboard artists for these guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like they would be pretty good friends.
Yeah. Knights of Guinevere. Oh, there's an other in that one day.
Which that was made by the woman who did Owl House.
I think so, yeah. The boy is
Kind of has a dig against the Evil Mouse Corporation.
Okay, I'll be back. Sorry, the boy wanted to play with the bass guitar. What were we talking about? Let's see here. This might not be functional. Cognitive dissonance, okay. I get what you're saying. Just trying to cover things up and get things bigger and bigger. That's funny. That's really funny. It sounds like you got some games in the works. Why you haven't published these? I'll never know. I bet you could sell that. What time is it? It's 11:20. We're almost done with this. I think when we're done with this, we're going to call it because the boy is getting squirrely. It's really funny whenever I hang out with my parents because they're pretty religious. But like the amount of just religious paraphernalia that they carry around with them always just makes me laugh because I forget about it. It's like I got into my parents' vehicle and there's like a rosary stashed in the armrest, or like the cup holder on the armrest.
Seems rather. I don't know. That seems rather sacrilegious just to leave it like in a cup holder.
You know, it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Gotta have it accessible at all times.
Imagine they got a little magnet or something or pin in the car that says, "If in an accident, call a priest."
No, they don't.
My Catholic friend had one that said that. I was like, that's morbid.
Yeah, you don't need that. That's weird. That feels very like passive aggressive. Like if you go to the hospital, like you're not gonna get prayed over. It's like you just literally have to ask. that's all it takes. Yep. No one is oppressing you.
They had chaplains there for that reason.
You singing? Card stack. I mean, card stock is the best part in my mind. I freaking love printing and cutting out cards. I have an affinity for paper. Yeah, Vagabond, if you ever want to share stuff in the Discord, you're very welcome to like show off some of your card games and stuff. Anybody win that $1 billion lottery? I mean, if you win the $1 billion lottery and you come to my YouTube channel that day or the day after, I don't know what you're doing. Get out there, live your life. Okay, this kid is losing his mind. He's just singing his brains out, holding my guitar. I'd better go make dinner, or lunch, I suppose. I don't know what that word is.
Darn.
Good.
If it's what I think it is, it's like a little Japanese doll thing. Like a Daruma doll.
Okay.
No. Nope. Hang on.
Anime body pillow.
Yeah, anime body pillow. The name just like, wait.
Gotcha. Funny. All right. I think I'm going to call that there. Thanks for hanging out today, everybody. It is 11:30. Of course, thanks for chatting. Appreciate it. Hanging out. We'll be back. I'll post some of these on the community post and the Instagram. Jesus, kid. I might be around this afternoon working on game stuff. I got 2 new characters built over the weekend, which is great. I accidentally made Tracer, so that's funny. We'll see how that goes. Loma. But that's going to happen. I'm going to constantly make a character and be like, oh, this is that character from League of Legends or Overwatch, because they're archetypes, and that's great. So, thanks again. Stay happy, stay healthy. We'll be back on Friday. Since we don't have anything left on the list, I'll ask for more suggestions in chat when I post these pictures today. But otherwise, we will probably just work on projects or dink around with the game. But I'll be back this afternoon, hopefully, to work on that for a little bit, and then we'll be back on Friday. Thanks again, everybody. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep it nice on the table. We'll catch you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.